Is this the problem you're having? A gas bubble that forms inside the conversion cell after a couple of hours of producing chlorine. It makes only half the plates produce chlorine, and you're wondering why the bubble would exist in the first place. Well, first, I'm on a variable controlled speed pump, and it's running at a fairly low rate of around, what are we running at the moment, 1100, and that gas bubble will continue to grow if I leave it there. But if I turn the pump up to its full power, it clears the bubble relatively quickly. And then I return it back to normal operation at 11. What have I got on? Did I say 1100? I have another setting for 1600, and 1600 it kind of just keeps up. But I asked my pool person how I can stop this bubble from occurring, and she said you can't. So I'm interested if anybody else out there has had this issue, identified it, and then come up with a solution. I've tried online, and as I mentioned, I tried the pool professional, and she wasn't able to give me a solution. She said it's perfectly okay to have a bubble there, and you can see a tiny bubble forming there now, but I don't think it's right to have half the cell dry while the bottom half is producing chlorine. You know, that prematurely wears out one half of the plates while the other half is not being used. And it's not too bad on low chlorine consumption days, on overcast days, but we're in Australia here, and you can probably tell from my voice that I'm Australian, but we get bright sunshine on our pools. Extremely bright. I've just stirred it up. Stirred the pool water up, and that's why it's a little bit murky, but yeah, we get direct sunshine on the pool for nearly all of the day. So there is some consumption of chlorine to be attributed to sunshine. So you can see it's busy producing chlorine there. By sunset it's caught itself up and it's not producing chlorine, but throughout the course of the day it is producing chlorine most of the time, and 2 hours I've found is enough for that bubble to grow and dry out half of the plate, or half of the plate surface. So what do you think? Have you ever been able to deal with this issue, or do you just let it go, or perhaps you're not even aware that the problem exists? Drop me a line and send me some information if you've been able to work out how to resolve that problem without turning the motor up and having to blow out the bubble that way. Is there a different way we can configure this salt cell so that it's immersed in water 100% of the time? Talk to you later.